So I don't know how much of this gold y'all missed playing around with that other mic. But you're here now. So what we're doing, qualifying, is improving the chatbot over here. So I'm just asking the questions, and I don't know when this cut off because the mic died on the headset. So this might be repetitive. But we ask it a series of questions. Well, actually, we let it ask me questions to see its response. All right, just in case. All right, so the first question is to ask the name and the email address. And I was going to have it not do that anymore. But this is for the job posting. And the person that's posting the job could be different from the person who created the profile. So I'll let it stay there. But I made notes on what changes I want to be made. And I just said for it to point out why it's asking the questions. Like this is going to be posted along with your job as the contact person. That's why we're asking. Because the user might say, yo, man, you already have all this. But that's why we ask. And a number. Then it said, what are the 1 to 3 things that you want to achieve with the AI in your business? Well, before, it would give you suggestions. On a lot of these, it would give you suggestions. It's supposed to make the suggestions clickable. And instead, they don't offer any suggestions. It was already like this before, not offering suggestions. And I had it to offer suggestions so that the business owner can get on with it and not just have paralysis analysis and end up shutting this thing down. Now it's done took away the suggestions. So and I didn't write it because I needed to go through some more questions to see if that was in case that, and it is, because it's given no, well, it gave a couple right here. But usually it's 1, 2, 3, almost like with a bullet, but using dashes, much more easier to read and everything. Oh, that's the old stuff. This is the new additional improvements. Hostess for 22. How much time does your team lose? Ask this ridiculous question. That's a ridiculous question. Well, I'm skipping, but all right. So up here, this is what I'm talking about. It should let the user know that, hey, this is going with your posting. That's why we're asking you. So the user won't be frustrated about entering information it knows that the system already has. And then I should say the AI, the chatbot, I should say chatbot, used to make suggestions for the user to choose from or to spark ideas. A lot of these suggestions have been removed. I asked them to be clickable, and instead they were completely removed. Now here, it did make a suggestion. Can you share more about how you like to make more money? Oh, so yeah, again, you might have missed it because I think the mic had died and the video stopped. What are 1 to 3 things you want to achieve with your AI in your business? and I just would make more money. And what I was saying was the purpose for this is to test the chatbot. So you don't really want to answer. I mean, you need to do that test too, but I got confidence in that, in the response on something like that. A normal answer, the chatbot is going to do fine. Is vague, edge case answers like this, where you got to see how is it going to respond, you know. And this is, I mean, you know, this is something that somebody might even answer with. Make more money. That's it. That's all. There's nothing you can do with that, though. I ain't gonna say nothing you can do, but you only, the interaction only is as good as the communication, the specificity with which you communicate your desires and what you're trying to do. That's vague. Make more money. All right. Everybody in the world want to make more money, in business and out of business. But the GPT should say, all right, doing what? Making more money doing what? What part of the business? What job you talking about? That would be more useful, because then it goes from there. Oh, now from there it was kind of good. Make some suggestions. For example, can you share a bit more about making more money? You're looking to improve sales, streamline operations, or enhance customer engagement. Now, streamline operations and enhance customer engagement probably is not the best response for make more money. Improve sales is, but it should say more leads, better qualification of leads, improve sales, you know, excellent. Improving sales, streamlining can all significantly boost your revenue. Now let's delve into the value of these improvements. And again, these don't go along with each other like that, to clump together. But it says the value of these improvements, and then says how much time does your team currently lose to challenges you're facing each week. Man, what is this, man? Is it a canned statement? Are you going to ask everybody that question? Because it don't really go with some of these suggestions. It only goes with improving spaces. It doesn't even go with this. It's not the best response, put it that way. So I just said, I don't know. I just know it could be better. Again, pushing it. See how good it's going to respond. That's completely understandable, Jack. Many business owners feel that way. Let me ask you this. Consider the cost of a missed opportunity or a lost sale. For instance, if you're missing just 2 prospect calls per week, that could mean $50,000 lost in revenue annually. Based on what? You have no idea. You haven't asked a question about what the job you're looking at is. So that's a wasted opportunity. There's no need in doing that, because when I said it, is that if it doesn't feel custom, then it doesn't feel valuable. It just feels like a setup to a sale. Like, why would you use it? Yeah, if I would have played 777 in the lottery and it came out, then I would have made $100,000. Yeah, if what? So it should find out what is relevant to the business. And then it kind of repeats the scenario again. So I said you should be repeating examples, whatever. Ask questions to get specific details in order to make better examples or move on. Got it. So you're looking to increase sales. And then it goes to recommend and go high level. It says, got it. So you're looking to increase sales, want to make more sales. Now that we have a clear picture, let's think about the tools that can help. There are various options to improve sales, streamline operations, and enhance customer engagement. For instance, Go High Level combines CRM, SMS, phone systems, automation, and more. That's too much stuff, and it's not directly related to what they're saying. And what they're saying is not related to each other directly. So you should pick out one. And the last thing I would say was more sales. So pick out more sales and talk about more leads coming in the door and a higher conversion for the leads. And that's what you lead with. So you shouldn't even talk about Go High Level and all of these things combined into one yet. You don't went to level 10 and they're at level 3. So that's where I was when I cut the mic on. And so now we're caught up. All right, so let's go to, did I finish that thought on here though? Should not come back with here. This should talk about more leads, better qualifying for higher conversion. That could mean collecting email. Oh well, that could mean building an email list for long term, nurturing to have warm lead flow. It could mean lead gen and better qualifying of leads for higher conversion. It could mean better or quicker follow up. It could mean expanding availability. You know what I'm saying? All of this is more directly related to improving sales and comes before a CRM. Point is the chatbot is to use logic and problem solving skills based on the talent, the platform provides. Well, I mean, that's not good enough either, because in the most useful way, not just spit out suggestions. No one tool or skill is favored, but only best tool or skill to solve company problems gets priority. And even then, is not a prescription, but only a suggested idea until a serious consultation is done by human, in which the employer answers specific questions. And also, if the quality of answers the employer is giving is low, then suggest they need to look for a consultant first, not service provider. I gave dumb questions to push it. It failed. All right, what else? Does that sound interesting to you? I'll say interesting, just not the solution to my concern right now. I need more sales. Understood, Jack. Focusing on directly on sales is crucial to help me determine, all right, it did make this clickable. Maybe I don't want it to mess more stuff up. But, to help determine the best approach, could you let me know the type of investment you would be comfortable making to improve your sales? Here are some options to consider. Less than 5, I'll say not sure. Then we move forward. Now let's talk about your timeline. What are you thinking? All right, they do have these fixed and clickable. I like that. Quick replies. Quick replies. What does that mean? Great. It sounds like you're ready to move quickly. Finally, what type of engagement are you looking for? Are you, for example, are you one-time project? Why is this not clickable? I should number these. How am I gonna do that? Let's say one time ongoing support. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. You're wanting to make more sales. That's better. That's better. Possible tools to use, go high level. I said, I don't see how it would help. It still said it's a possible tools to use. ASAP, one time, budget not sure. But I like the information here. That's good. So that a person who is looking for jobs, they can use that to decide on what they want to deal with. Want to make more sales. But also, let's see, can you view match talent? All right, I need to log in as the other person and click on that and see how much information I get. So let me improve on this side, then log in on the other side to see because, I need to do that first because I need to tell it to give a better summary of the job, of what's going on, basically. That's because the whole point is to do some of the qualifying for the company and for the talent so that when you see the person, you already got a pretty good idea of where they're at, what they're looking for, or what they can do. So you don't start at zero when you contact the person. If that makes sense. And so that provides a lot of value for the user of the platform if that's done in advance. It's almost like a warm lead for them. it kind of is a warm lead already, because being on the platform, you might argue otherwise, but you got to know that the platform is only going to allow a certain number of people in each city to hold different positions. And so that means there's a level of, I ain't gonna say accountability, but kind of ingrained, because it's easy if, let's say if somebody is complaining about something doing this particular job, and there's only 3 people that's doing that job that's allowed on the board, you're not going to get lost in the numbers. If it's 100, it's a regular job board and there's 100 people providing the service, or 20 in the city, man, like, which one are you talking about? Well, I don't know. They got 3 jobs that they did very well. No. Our concern is more with providing value both ways. It's all about win-win-win situations. So if any of that is violated, you're going to agree before getting on here. Not only that, you're going to lose your money. So don't even try it. Don't even think about it. Anything that's wrong, go out your way to make it right. And don't even list if you don't plan on. If you know that you don't lie about where you're at, and don't even list if you're clueless. Anyway, okay, it works. I didn't even tell them to fix it last time. So, all right, so your job posting. Let me see, for talent. Not gonna get that one, huh? All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead on and pass that to them while I check it out. This is a lot. Starts right here. That's more than last time. Now we got it covered. Now let's see what it says, whether it understands what I'm saying or not. I did forget that, like I said, a couple of those prompts did have the clickable options there. But yes, this makes complete sense. You're identifying some critical gaps in the current chatbot experience. Let me break down what I'm seeing. Key issues you identified: generic ROI questions. The how much time does your team lose? Question is too vague without business context. You're right. That should be specific to their industry. Lawn care equal $100 service example is so much better. It's much better. I added the so, evidently. Poor tool recommendation logic. When someone increased sales, jumping straight into CRM misses the actual problem solving sequence like lead gen, qualifying, follow up conversions. That's right. Missing preview confirmation. Employers should see what will be posted before it goes live without a chance to edit it. That's crazy, right? Yes, of course it is. Law suggestions. You're saying clickable options actually replace helpful AI suggested instead of making them clickable. In some cases, it was nice. Better job summary. The posted job needs a clear what needs to be done summary. Smarter context. Remember, using info, ask for job title early and to ground the conversation in specifics. Job title. They might not always know the job title. My approach, I'll need add a preview confirmation step before creating the job to show a formatted preview. Improve the system prompt logic, make ROI questions, return on investment questions, context aware based on industry. Restore suggested lists, bring back helpful suggestions or make them clickable. Not either or. They could be either or. Click both of them. Add job summary generation, extract it clear what needs to be done, summary for the job posting. Smart session memory, remember name and email. I thought I changed that. Explain why we're asking. You don't have to, you need to either do one or the other. Ask for a job title earlier. You repeated that. Why are you repeating this? Job title. Oh, okay. Job title that you want to be examined. I mean, not necessarily. It could be the business. That's just all right, let me see. When I said as job title, that's just if they are talking about making more money and the Chatbot wants to create an example, it needs a job title. If it's about the business process overall, then there is or may not be relevance in demanding a job title. It could be what aspect of the work process are we addressing, or many angles in the business. Does that make sense? Ah, yes, that makes perfect sense. You're saying the job title should only be asked. I mean, ask when it's needed. When it's actually, contextually needed. Needed for context, like when creating a compensation-based ROI example. So if someone says, I want to make more money and the AI wants to illustrate time value, I might ask, well, what's your role? We're not helping them make more money at the company. As a lawn care business owner, $50 an hour. General business. What's your role? Well, Chatbot wouldn't say what's your role. It would say what is the position that generates the money. Doesn't matter what the role of the person using the system is. Probably in some cases that's going to be her employees. What is the role that generates the money? What is the role or position that generates the money? Doesn't matter what the role of the person using the system is. Does that make sense? Oh. When she says, I want to make more money, they are talking about the business. And hopefully someone is more detailed than that. That was me being vague to test the system, test the chatbot. And if someone is answering vague, like that, tell the user better answers, get better results. In a polite, constructive way. And if not enough info is gotten, then the recommendation is an AI consultant, not a service provider. Does that make sense? And it's okay to say why. We will be known as the no-nonsense AI talent connector. No nonsense over here. No nonsense. If you want our help, answer the questions. And if you're answering like a fool, we're going to let you know. No nonsense over here. Yeah, that makes total sense. Hey, it could be entertainment while it's doing the job. Like, hey man, your questions is very poor, so we just recommend you find an AI consultant, and that's it. Can't really help you no more. Should I update the task list to reflect the vague consultant? Yeah, man. Yes. Yes. Told you to do that before. I thought. If not, My bad. Man, we racking it up today. I don't know why it ain't tripped. I know I don't went over the budget. Oh, I think it reset yesterday or today. Something I might want to pay attention to. Restore clickable suggestions. All right, so now we need to wait. Let me wait. Make sure I get this jumped off. Keep forgetting that I had this mic right here that I could be using. Review, start. Let's go. Let's go, Cisco. Is it gonna rain today? Actively preparing to issue what? Grand jury subpoenas. Man, who cares, man? Yahoo! Yeah, boy. Meta is going to close lower again today. Wonder how we hit the bottom on the S&P for now. What else coming out this week? Today's Thursday. Woe with me. Yeah. All right, so let's. I have 2 jobs going now. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. All right, so now let's log in as an opportunity seeker, talent poster. Oh, I don't need a new login. This page is having a problem. Man, get out of here. It started as talent. Wait a minute. Where's my... Maybe I just need a login button. No matches? Let's browse these jobs. The problem. Just feel like it takes too long. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're getting an upgrade with a better description of the problem. And then it shouldn't be, I'm asking what's the problem, but we need a better title for, well, the problem. What's a good title for this? This is not tools they use. This is supposed to say suggested tools, possible tools, actually. That's what it. All right. Let's see if this works. If I say 500 to 2,000, nothing, the list should disappear. Good. Oh, but if I say, if it says not sure, it's not going to show up anyway. If you put no rush, ain't nobody calling you. Wait a minute. Oh, because it's the only industry that's available right now is coaching. So that's the only option. That's interesting. Well, I'm glad all of these filtering options are working. Probably be a headache trying to get it to change that. So we do know that we need to, I mean, it's supposed to do this anyway. Good thing, tools. I went ahead and told it to create better job descriptions. But it also has to be, well, it will be now. I was going to say it has to be, we have to have statements from the employer about what they want. But now they're going to get to, you know what? Both of these are using the AI. I need to see what it looks like when I go the other route to create the posting. Oh, I'll do this guy again. No, actually, I need too late now. Let's post another job. Let's use the form. Still not showing up here. go high level, and we still need to do the knowledge base for the intake. For the onboarding, that's easy. I'll just tell Agent 3, generate a knowledge base based on the onboarding questions from the form. Yeah, the onboarding questions for the form. And I'll get a list of the skills. Okay, so all of the skills, all of the tools, because it no, I don't have to give it a list. It can just it can access the information. Well, it'd probably be easier to create a document to pull from, I suppose. Yeah, and upload it directly to the knowledge base in GHL, because that's the voice AI we're going to use. AI agent, the voice agent we're going to use is from GHL. Now, if you're doing something independent of GHL, you got a lot to choose from. You got 11 Labs, you got Vappy, I don't know how it's pronounced. There's another good one, but I don't know the name of it because I just always use GHL. And I've used 11 Labs. I've used it to just play with it. Never installed it on anything and left it. Ongoing support option, and now waiting. Available credit. Morgan Stanley. Doesn't know what to do with himself. Whoa. Don't I supposed to be oh, yeah, I got stopped. That's what I wanted to find out. I got stopped early on. Fastest. This is Chatbot assistant, 5 to 7 minutes. Popular. Really? No, we're not using it again. Voice AI, call and speak. Coming soon, convenient. Fastest, popular, convenient. Okay, is he on the go demo voice? Now, this chatbot, you can add voice to the chatbot. But why? It's not much typing done. That's what you best for. You know what you want. This is good. I like this. Experience what AI can do. And this is the meta aspect of using the system. Your business could use this, something like this, basically in the form of a form. Your business could use this in the form of a chatbot. Usually it's a pop-up on your website or whatever. Your business can use this instead of calling a human. And all of these service providers will be listed on the job board. Yeah. All right, where we at? You're absolutely right. The job is being created before the user confirms. All right. This test went really well. Looks like you can sign up using a magic link chat with. Okay. Excellent. All the improvements are working. Let me call the architect for a comprehensive review of all the changes. All right, it's ready. Just getting approval from his boss, the architect. Now let me update the front end to show the new confirmation flow. 4 o'clock. And we close. Turning video days, videos. Good morning. Now let me test the corrected preview flow to ensure the job is only created when the user confirms. Now let me update the front end. No rain today? Yes. No rain today. No rain for the next 4 days. Two weeks. I got 2 weeks. All right, I thought it was almost ready. I didn't put y'all on pause. Wait a minute. I think it's almost finished, but y'all excuse me for a minute while I practice.
Hola. Hola, buenos días. ¿Una mesa para 3 personas?
La personas está en for 3 persons, tickets, tables, restaurant. Yo necesito un restaurante. What? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Restaurante. Man, y'all could have gave me that one. Un café sin azúcar. Ella come una manzana. Yo bebo un jugo de naranja. Una mesa.
Una taza de café. Taza.
Yo quiero pagar with sin
Con.
Con. Mesa. Pa. Para. A dos. Dos. Queso. Queso. Con. Para.
Una
Da-ding.
hamburguesa, por favor.
What you say?
Una hamburguesa, por favor. Una hamburguesa, por favor. Una hamburguesa, por favor.
Man, I don't know what you.
Una hamburguesa, por favor.
Uno. What?
Una hamburguesa.
Mu queso. Oh. Una hamburguesa. Hamburger. Hamburguesa. I need the check. No, yo necesito la correcto. No, that ain't it. I know that ain't it. Man. Cuenta. Cuenta. I need a table. Yo
Yo
necesito
necesito
una
una
bolito.
boleto.
Oh, mess up. Man, I know that. Looks like we're done. Yo necesito una restaurante.
Una hamburguesa, por favor.
Una hamburguesa, por favor. I need the check. Yo necesito la cuenta. I need a table. Yo necesito una bolito. Boleto. No, mesa.
Mesa.
I need the check. Yo necesito la cuenta. Ba-bing. 27 minutes of work. Cuenta. 27 minutes of work costed us $4.42. All right. Make test. What is this? What do you want help with? Oh, yeah. Company AI assistant form questions are not showing up. Fix it, please. Por favor. Fix it, por favor. Ba-bing.
Dad, can we get Super Duolingo? We can do a free trial.
But what if you change your mind? What if I forget to cancel?
Don't worry. They send a reminder 2 days before your trial ends.
Huh? Okay.
Good, I already signed us up.
Oh, come on. Well, you will
If you're trying to learn Spanish, this does a pretty good job. I can see the issue. The goals list should be showing options, but the area is blank. Let me check the logs and investigate the AI form assistant component. Goals exist in the database. Let me check the API endpoint. Goals exist in the database. Let me check the API endpoint. Executed a curl. The API is working fine. Let me check if there's a front end issue by running a test to see what's happening. Yes, please do. Please do. Township is a funny game. Ba-bing. All right. Don't look like we're going to finish anytime soon here. All righty. We're back. 15 minutes of work costed us $277. Fixed issues. I don't know why that, what's going on here. We have internet access. Workspace is reconnecting. Fixed issue with company AI assist. Form questions were not displayed. Okay. Oh, it's still. Wait, what's happening here? Connected. Refresh. Temporarily interrupted. I don't have a network issue. Oh, it might be. I should. Oh, that's right. It's a new reset on the charges. Man, I need to go walk real quick. I got in 6 miles this morning already, though. But I still feel like I need to. I've been sitting down for the last 4 hours trying to get this done so I can get out there and walk a little bit more. Are we done? All right. So let's republish it. Just in hugs. All I need is your hugs. It's here. All I need is what? Hugs and your kisses. All right, let's go test it out. I'm on smoke break. Folks, it's crazy these days. Y'all know that though, right? Oh, snap. I'm freezing up. Oh, snap. This is freezing up too. Oh no, it's just not showing the seconds. But what's happening here? Okay. All right, I don't know if y'all are still with me or not, but this is what we need to test out. And let's go here. Tried and true. Mm-hmm. Let's check it out. We're gonna see if this works, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Post a job, choose the form. Contact support if this issue persists. All that time. And on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go. The question is, well, maybe you're dying to know. So let's go test that real quick. Let's see if the chatbot does any better. Otherwise, you won't be able to sleep tonight. So consultants can reach you about this opportunity. Okay. It added that. That's cool. AI consultant or service provider. Okay. Added that. That's cool. Uh, or is that optional? I don't know why it asks. Is that optional? No, they can email. And by the way, this is not necessarily. Understood. Now let's dive into your specific business problem. Can you describe what challenge you're currently facing? Or, I should say, or what enhancement would you like made to your business? Please be specific as possible. That's a new phrase. I like it. That's proactive. I like it. I like it. I love it. That's what I should have told her too. Like, don't forget, the chatbot is a demonstration of what can be done in the business. So, the better quality the interaction is, the more it makes sense for the company representative to want to use the service. I'm going to go along the same lines to see how it handles the questions. I want to make, let's say, I'm going to say it different though. We need to make more money. The more specific you can be, the better match I can find for you. Can you tell me more about what is currently preventing your business from making more money? For example, is it related to lead generation, conversion rates, or something else? Okay, I like that. I like that. That's useful. That's useful. Make the person think and work through the problem. You know, like what is it? All right, and this might be how they come at it. Just because they don't call them leads, they might not call them leads. They might just call them just not enough customers coming in the door. Well, I don't know. They might not come here for this unless they're thinking AI can help with like something like social media or something, so that they can get more exposure to get more customers. I see so far so good. Thank you for clarifying. It sounds like you're facing a challenge with customer acquisition. What specific goals do you want to achieve in relation to bringing in more customers? Here are some common options to consider. They don't know this, man. Just which of these resonate? Improve lead generation strategies. All right. Automate marketing. Well, that's what I'm. All right, my bad. This is what I said. As they thinking about getting more exposure, more marketing with AI. Okay, yeah. Enhance customer outreach and engagement. Increase brand visibility. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Oh man. So let's see. What happens if I say, I like all of those? Which is likely to bring in, all right, so this is a tough one. Bring in the most money. This is a tough one. What is it going to say? So far so good. This is excellent. Typically, improving lead generation strategies and increasing brand visibility can have a significant impact on bringing in more customers and consequently revenue. Would you like to focus primarily on enhancing lead generation strategies, or would you like to pursue a combination of all these goals? So far, so good. All of them, if the cost isn't too high. Now, he's talking about cost. So from there, let's see where it goes. Got it. Let's explore the tasks needed to be done to achieve these goals. Here are some relevant options. Which tasks do you think are most important for you? Again, I don't know if you should like even let them choose with this. You should suggest, in this case, develop targeted marketing campaigns, implement email marketing strategy, Oh, I ain't even choose for none of the others. Nah, because I said all of them. Create engaging content for social media. Optimize your website for lead capture. Set up customer relationship management system. So I would say develop. They only let me choose one. Man, you should let them choose more than one, man. That's a solid choice. All right, that's the only change so far. Like, you should be able to choose more than one. Choose all of them. Choose as many as you want. That's a solid choice. Developing targeted marketing campaigns can effectively attract more customers. Now let's think about the problem-solving approach before we identify any tools. What do you think is currently preventing you from attracting more customers? Is it related to not enough leads? Wait a minute. Coming in, leads not being qualified properly, slow missed follow-up, low conversion rate. It's just using everything that I gave it. Well, that's cool though. Targeted marketing campaigns. Choice development can effectively attract more customers. Now let's think about the problem-solving approach before we identify any tools. What do you think is currently preventing you from attracting more customers? Well, he just said targeted marketing campaigns. This is redundant because this has already answered that question. It should say, all right, this should be related. All right. This should be related to the prior question to actually know. I mean, maybe it's trying to gather some more info, but if it's already said targeted marketing campaigns and it pulled that out of the list, so it's going back to attracting more customers. Could be related, but you still, it seems to me, you need to know, all right, targeted marketing campaigns, do you currently have any marketing campaigns, or are the ones you have just not working? This is useful information. This is useful too, but we can learn more. We can learn more with this right here as far as picking a person whose skill involves this. Let's see where it goes from here. It didn't even try to. Oh, well, we ain't talking about missing that. Thanks for sharing your budget. Now, could you let me know your preference timeline ASAP? Who don't want ASAP? Everybody's saying less than 500. Great. Finally, how would you like to work with the? We didn't answer enough questions. Task needed. Oh, okay. Review your job posting. Please review the details below. You can edit by clicking making changes or post immediately. Customer acquisition consultant. What you need done. Seeking a knowledgeable consultant to develop and implement effective strategies. Yep. For customer acquisition, the consultant will analyze current practices, identify gaps, and provide actionable steps to attract more customers, focusing on improving lead generation strategies while working within a budget of less than $500 in a timeline of 1 to 2 weeks. Goals: automate marketing, improve lead generation, enhance customer outreach and engagement, increase brand visibility, develop target marketing strategies. This is the winner. This is the winner. You ain't gonna get nobody for less than 500 though. Customer acquisition. All right. Yeah. Now we have a machine. Now this helps the poster. This helps the company. All right. It did great on the other side, but what it posted is ridiculous. It's still using the same line for the title when it makes the post. And the other thing we got to check and see is the summary. Wait. Oh man, is the summary being included? Because it doesn't look, well, it don't look like it's changed anything about the actual posting. The preview was wonderful, but the posting hasn't changed. It was something else too. What was it? Nothing really. I'm okay with the way it answered before. Because of how it followed up. Oh, the thing didn't work either, did it? All right, so thank y'all for watching. Give me some feedback. Got any questions, post them below, and I'll catch you on the next one.